Wake up, lazy bones! Come on, up you get!
Hello there.
Finally! I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was! I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces.
A miracle, I know.
In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do.
Yes, I'm aware.
Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now.
And
Which means we can't hang around here too
I
long.
guess we're in the dungeon.
Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Well, welcome back to Dragon Quest XI's. I'm Galaxy 6, and that's a side quest outside. That is not the time for side quest. Well, I guess I don't actually get saying about it. Oh. What? Well, I literally just said. Oh my god.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right? Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from?
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed.
Is there another way?
If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts.
I want to go anyway.
But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first.
Or not.
I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back.
Yeah, I'll work with you.
So, are you coming along for the ride?
Yeah.
I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Oh, yeah, I actually did. I was happy.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Wow, that fanfare went on long while. Ow, my ears. Cool. Hey, well, Eric! Finally, at the party. I believe this is better than what we have. Yes, it is. Sorry, Eric. I'm taking this. Eric has access to free weapon sights. He is allowed to use swords, boomerangs, which are explosive, by the way, and daggers. Now, we're getting to which of these are best. And, yeah. Boomerangs have a unique attribute. They have garbage accuracy. But they hit all enemies actively on the field. With damage to degeneration, unfortunately. Late game, this is the best weapon for him. Now it kinda sucks, being honest. Oh, right, I did get a banana. And exclusive gear that's not actually going to change his outfit yet. Oh well. I want to remove... Oh, I don't have it with me. Okay, cool. Yeah. Boomerang, I'm gonna recommend you just leave one of these in his inventory. Because, yeah, worst case scenario, it's nice to have. But we also have you who have a quest for us. That blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, eh? Well, you know, looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked the worst traveling companion, that's for certain. Tell me, have you heard of pep powers? Special attacks that you can unleash with the help of your companion. Basically, they happen when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. So believe me, they're worth learning. I see you can... I've piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. I just got the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that's wrong too, but who? Oh, who gives a fuck, but that's the wrong. No, that is right. Pretty sure that you and your friend Eric put your minds together. Old Master Craftsman known as the real Decoy. All you need to do is team up and try with some helpless monster. Soon you'll be invincible and you'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? Yeah, this is a really easy quest. And the first one that isn't limited in a time to complete it. So yeah, we're gonna be doing all we can. As I mentioned, this is 100%. As much as I'm probably gonna regret that later. Alright, we can go into wells. What's down here? I think I actually did miss one. Yeah, let's explore down here. Pointy hat. Woo! My max health goes down too. I can't put my ult bit in on you. So, tip for Eric, don't buy him a shield. He is the only character in the entire game who can equip a one-handed weapon but not a shield. Like, he's also the only character to only have one-handed weapons. So, yeah, you'll see later what you want that offhand for. Because there is more you can put in your offhand than a shield. I'll tell you that now. And what's down here? Small scale. Cool. Well, time to climb back up. But yeah, Eric is not gonna lie, debatably the best party member in the entire flipping game. He is very strong.
Let's do this.
Now, you'll know if you're going to... Oh, flip, I forgot. I need to go into tactics. Because fight wisely is the default. You want to set everyone to follow orders. It is a pain in the butt always having to set that for every new party member. Eric, his only real downside is his lack of good magic. He has one line of spells that are exclusive to him, and a couple status effect removing ones, and then that's it. So yeah, his magic's unimpressive, but otherwise he is the majorly good party member. He also, one thing to be aware of is why he starts with Boomerang stat not great, and you want to go down, you want to be using knives for a little while, but eventually you want to switch gears to Boomerang. As I blow my nose. Ah, jeez. Oh! Oh, are we higher level than Eric, or is he higher level than us? Oh yeah, he's stronger than us. I know I definitely want to work towards, I'm gonna be the cup. I don't think we fought you yet. We'll fight you before we go back. Yeah, another good thing about Eric is he's really flipping fast. Now, this is the part in the game where I tell you, most weapons can be used by two characters. There are, I think, 3 total exclusive weapons. Yeah, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. And swords are capable of being used by half of the party. So you have a lot of options. Technically, Eric is the best sword user. Technically. That doesn't mean I think he's worth using non-swords. He has a higher potential single target damage with knives. In fact, he is capable of hitting the highest damage multiplier possible with his knives. And his boomerangs also do a lot more damage than swords. Honestly, swords are not that great for him. Even if he is the best, that doesn't mean he's the one you want to be using swords. Also, we finally get some skill points, so we can hit the wrong button. Eric also has a few. So yeah, boomerangs are eventually gonna be worth your time to go up here and grab stuff. But for now, swords suck on Eric. Eric's great with every weapon he has, but in comparison at least. he's not bad with swords at all. But by comparison to knives and boomerangs, swords suck on them. This is another thing where... So, let's actually get into things. Great swords on hero. How you're building hero is depending on what you want. If you want great early and late game single target damage, you're going with great swords every time. Great swords are the way to go. Oh, it's just a stronger option. You're gonna want to go with great swords if you want single target damage. But you are almost completely going to be lacking in multi-target. Swords, on the other hand, their later skills on sword mastery, a hero's best rune character, best multi-target damage. Being honest, I want that more. I understand that straight swords are better overall, as it gets stronger attacks, quite frankly, and a lot sooner. Falcon Slash here is the same as Cutting Edge, but much later. That said, great swords are really good. Swords and great swords are both good. Eventually, you want to go down both paths regardless for the skill here, which is going to be your bread and butter move, regardless of what, for single target, regardless of what weapon you pick. So yeah, Eric. Normally, a lot of people say Power Throw is the best. Honestly, Tumoring is stronger, and yeah, it has damage generating, but this doesn't. But it does more damage. And should not for double. Both of these are worth picking up, though. Maybe I just never got this early, and that's why I don't see the value in it. Who knows? Regardless, we want to go around this way on knives, so... Because dual wielding. This lets you have two of the same weapon in your offhand. This is most important to get on Eric. It's important for most characters, but especially Eric, as he can't equip shields and he only has one-handed weapons. So you kinda want him to be able to do extra damage. Even if it's not great damage, more damage is more damage. With that very long explanation out of the way, though, right, I do heal. Yeah, basic healing spell. So, yeah, if you want, the build you're gonna have late game is gonna depend on what you want your hero to be for hero. Power Pep gets attacked a lot, certain or undergo certain other trials and tribulations to eventually enter an inverted state, known as being pepped up, which is a boost to Master Way for a while. Basically, for several turns, they will eventually lose this and go back to normal. However, you keep this for like a few turns. This actually will persist out of battle, and we want to get this onto Eric as well for that quest. As we grab the Society episode, we really want to get Eric into the pep state as well. Unfortunately, these things aren't that strong.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, we didn't get anything. For leveling up there. Gotta fight you though.
Let's go.
Because yeah, if we want to fight guys, yeah, there we go. Pep power, the real decoy. Bit of a waste use on these guys, but we have a side quest, so I don't really care. We got a cool cool animation. Ah, crap. Okay, well, it's not that big a deal. And I completely forgot, we got a skill with Hero. Abilities are basic, more often not the physical attacks that you learn on skill trees. You do occasionally get spells from skill trees that do go in with your spells, but it's kinda rare. So yeah, let's go redeem a quest reward. Because that's the entire point of fighting all those guys. Yeah, character builds, we're going over all of it. So yeah, what you're ultimately late game going to be using for your, and you can always do this to open it up. What I'm going to point out is this one in particular. You unlock these sealed spots by getting 4 of the abilities around it. This one in particular is important for people who are trying to build hero with swords. In particular, swords and shields are best for people who want to use magic-based hero, which Zap is an exclusive spell to hero, the Zap's line of spells, so I can see it. It's the only exclusive spell to him, but yeah. If you're not going for spells, however, you want to grab this one. This slot has something important for you if you're not going for magic-based hero. And you want to use it. Oh, don't say a word. You don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognize a first-time prep power user a mile off. Squinting your eyes, springing your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it alright! You should be proud of yourself. Your team teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off the prep power is a monument day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? Like there's nothing like prep power. I must say, I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes. Hey you, consider this a small souvenir to commemorate this magical moment. Got a gold charm. Now don't forget, there are many prep powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities combine is beyond my imagination. And don't think they're all two-person affairs. Oh no, there are some that need 3 of you to be pepped before they can be performed too. Well, long story short, the more spells and abilities you master, the more combinations you meet, the more pep powers you will get. Or companions, will become available to you. Which is good to show that you can't always go it alone in this life. No, there are times where you need to play, where it really pays to work with others. So, yeah. Now, there is I think 2 that need to hear specifically that use the whole party. Party for Pep House. I'm pretty sure there's only 2, if I remember correctly. But that actually ate up a lot of time. Wow! That took longer than expected. So you know what? I think that's going to do it for today's episode, folks. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!